This is Basilan. Now, I wouldn't feel comfortable standing up here on stage and saying, yes, you're foreign national, let's go to Basilan, go roam around. No, Basilan, I don't believe is ready for that. No, when I went to Basilan on my 2 trips, I did it educated, I did it talking to locals. They gave me a PNP escort because I went all over in different areas. But by the way, that escort of mine, Officer Agwam, he's Muslim. It's the Muslims who were protecting me, okay? So just be aware. Please don't use that term Muslim and attach it to negative extremism. You learn that when you travel this country.
Basilan.
But the reason I'm saying it's intense, and Basilan is intense, is because of this. I have a friend, my first ever trip to Basilan, I met a lady. She's quite a well-known person. She came to Manila and she told me a story. She's at a very big conference. Lots of well-off, powerful people at this conference. And when she was introducing herself, they go, hey, where are you from? She go, oh, I'm from Basilan. And the response was, you don't look like you're from Basilan. Because she didn't look like a terrorist. You know, isn't that sad? Why do people think that way? Because honestly, you know what Basilan looks like? It looks like this. It looks like Malamaui Beach. It's beautiful, it's turquoise, it has a lot of color and vibrancy to it. You know what else it looks like? It looks like this waterfall, Baligan Falls. It's stunning. I've never seen a waterfall like that anywhere in the Philippines, and I've probably been to like 400, I swear, you know? It's really beautiful. The people, when you walk down in some of the rural barangays, you see the Yakan weavers sitting in their house, weaving. That's just what they do. That's a part of their culture. This lady here, these 2 photos are separate. This is from 2017. 2008, I actually walked up to her in this photo, walked up and went, hello, I couldn't speak, can I just like take a photo? It looks really cool. And she just kind of looked at me and was like, so I did. And then a year later, I went back and I ended up meeting her husband and her family. We just had a great time. She was a wonderful Yakan lady from Basilan, okay? Basilan, yes, again, there are some problems, but we need to be realistic, okay? And you learn by traveling, and even if you are, like myself, a foreigner, and know you shouldn't just randomly go to Basilan, but you can contact local tourism offices. You can contact government agencies there, and you can learn. And they'll tell you if it's appropriate or not. I'll tell you right now, the tourism office in Isabela isn't going to tell you to come if they don't think that you will be safe. And what you learn by going to these places is Basilan has 459,000 people. That's a lot of people. It's not a small little island. And they do things just like anywhere else in the Philippines. This word, duitanan, it's sausawan. Because everywhere you go in this country, people love dipping. You know, you find similarities everywhere you go. The word piyuto, that's their big cassava. They dip that into everything too. Very, very cool. You find similarities everywhere. Watch this video clip.
Okay, I'm warning you, I'm not very good at basketball. No.
That's an engine for a motorbike. He's now using that as a camera.
Alright, here we go. Ready? I miss every shot.
It's Jordan Michael, not Michael Jordan. That's what he said.
Did you get that on camera? Did you get it on camera?
Get it on camera. That's Basilan. That could have been anywhere in the Philippines. You guys here are from the Philippines. I bet you could see that experience anywhere in the country. So remember, as we talk about places, as we travel around, let's not make assumptions. Let's learn first. Because, here's what I want to say too. Go explore the world. Yes, go around. But I believe traveling locally here in the Philippines can be the most important trip you ever take. Because it'll empower locals to believe in themselves. Again, you're such a diverse country, but these places like Zamboanga, or even other areas, like rural areas, maybe of the Cordilleras or the Capiz or whatever, people have to believe that you believe the majority of people there are good people. And I would argue they are. I would argue that those people who do bad things, those are not the majority of people. So please, travel your country more and share this information more with each other. So when we talk about it and when we interact and we go in media, we get the right impression. And then the impression, the locals in these places go, man, people believe in us. So let's protect our place and let's bring in tourists and let's have a good time and the whole country benefits from it. I believe that, and regardless if I'm on the stage or not, I'm going to keep preaching that. We are all tourism ambassadors. It's the truth. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're a Filipino, even if you leave the country, you're a Filipino. And when you talk about your country, if you're talking about it in a negative way or an incorrect way or generalizing or stereotyping, people like me are not going to come here because you're not representing your country in a good way. I know I'm not Filipino and I'm not trying to lecture you on that, but I would say, being a Canadian, that's what I would observe. I wouldn't want to come here if you guys were talking negative about your country. Pump it up, learn about it, share that positive stuff, and more people will come here. Doesn't matter if you think you aren't, you are a tourism ambassador. Doesn't matter. Anybody who connects with this country, you are a tourism ambassador. Thank you. And I'm sorry if I got a bit intense. Thank you again.